Já vás vítám dalšího dílu na Hogwarts Legacy a teď už se nacházíme tady takhle v prasinkách a máme se teda tady sejít s tou, jak se jmenuje, chviličku mi vydržte, s tou Poppy. Is ready, jako ready prodiskutovat náš další krok ohledně toho, že jsme vlastně propustili ty draky a chce se se mnou sejít ve 3 košťatech. Tak a mohli bychom mít taky konečně nějaký vylepšení na koště, ne? Nebo opravdu furt nic?
You're back. Nice to see you again.
A já zkusím jenom, ne, jemu se otevře jenom tady obchod. Ale OK, když už jsme tady, tak my to tady teda všechno prodáme. Vlastně úplně všechno, protože nevidím tady nic lepšího. Takže zase budeme mít penízku 3 rytě. Tak, no už máme 17 600 skoro. To by mohlo stačit. Ještě nevím přesně na co, ale bude to zatím stačit. Tak a pokud se nemýlím, tak 3 košťata jsou tady. A ona už tady na nás čeká. Tak super, jdem si s ní pokecat.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
OK.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Tak jo, jedná se teda o to, že vlastně trošičku vyzvídala i co se týče toho útoku s tím drakem na začátku té hry. Že měl ten drak taky takový stříbrný od těch skřetů jako obojek nebo něco takového. A co jsem to chtěl ještě říct? No a vlastně tady ten drak, kterýho jsme zachránili, tak tento měl taky, nebo možná ještě má, jestli jsem to správně nějak přeložil. A ona se ho pokusí ještě vystopovat a sejdeme se tam někde s ní a vrátíme to vejce, který jsme vzali z toho stanu tam. Takže uvidíme. Ale tady nějaký skřep. Penny. To musí promluvit s Pennym.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Počkej. Tak tady ten úkol rovnou si dáme, protože se jedná o něco jako, že bychom, myslím si, že tady tu budovu, nebo nevím, o jakém obchodě to mluvil, nevím, jestli to je holka nebo kluk, to za prvý. Za druhý jedná se o to, že bychom mohli mít tady v Prasinkách obchod a mohli bychom tady prodávat v podstatě cokoliv, ale to cokoliv určitě bude na nějakým výběru, si myslím. Takže jdeme se na to podívat, kudy se tam leze.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Tak jo, ty to prodáváš, jo, ten obchod.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Yes. An unsuccessful shop would be bad for nearby businesses, I'd imagine.
Quick one you are. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed, but I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not, the benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Tak okej, ale potřebuju...
You know, the shop won't be available forever.
Aha,
Penny is
počkej.
terribly keen to put her business acumen to use.
Nazbírej 1500 těch galeonů k nákupu toho obchodu Cassandra od Cassandry Mason. Doch to máme víc, než je potřeba.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Počkej. Jakože nebudeš litovat, dej mi peníze a okamžitě vyřídím papíry. Tady jakože tím si nejsem jistý, anebo samozřejmě radost s vámi obchodovat. Já si furt myslím, že je v tom nějaký háček. Se mi to furt nějak jakože nezdá, ale... Jestli to není jako nějaký podvod, víte co? I'm not sure about this, anebo kdybych to dal, tak počkej, co se stane?
Wait a minute, brave? Perhaps this isn't a good idea.
Oh, I only meant that it takes metal to run one's own shop. You seem to have it in spades.
Ah, of course. And you're right. Shall I head directly to the shop then?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
No. Tak jo, máme se teda sejít s Penny. Možná ještě tady navštívíme tady ten její bejvák a něco jí tady vezmeme.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Jej, tady je tady ten hajzl. Že bychom tady počkali do večera? Asi možná jo. Vezmeme si tu sošku.
Of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
OK. Tak a teď zpátky k tomu skřítkovi. Tyjo, my asi budeme mít vlastní obchod, ty vole. To by mohlo být dobrý. Možná.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Tak jdeme teda připravit nějak ten obchod, asi. Jo, tak použijeme asi určitě reparo. A dáme ho někam asi sem.
Levioso.
Ježiš.
Reparo.
This will surely be the most successful shop in Hogsmeade. Oh, Penny can already see the potential.
No.
Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
Tady něco nehraje, ty vole. A jestli tady to má být uklizený, tak to jsme jenom uklidili bordel. Na hromadu. To je asi tak celý. Ty vole, že by se mi do toho dvakrát chtělo.
Revelio.
OK, tak co to tady máme? Nějaký sklad?
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here?
No, je tady dost pavučin.
Well, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem to have your wits about you. What fun this will be. For me, at least.
Můžeme tady rozsvítit?
Levioso. Lumos. That's new. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there?
Nějaký bubák tam je. Ty vole. Nějaký bubáček. What the fuck? To tady už jako asi někdo zahulákal.
Lumos. Bats. Lovely. Lumos. Revelio. Seems as if I should hang something there. Confringo! Revelio.
Oh.
These lanterns must belong somewhere. Wingardium Leviosa.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
OK, tak tady to je hodně zajímavá mise tohle.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all. What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides here are to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
Revelio.
Tak počkej. Jakým směrem se vydáme?
You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Tak tady asi najdeme zase nějaký ty lampy.
Revelio.
Tyva, tady je bludiště normálně. Jestli je vůbec najdeme, ty lampy. Tyva, tady to je fakt obrovský. No, zkusíme se to nějak... Ježiš. OK, kam teď? Máme si vybrat nějaký dveře?
Lumos.
To asi bude všechno stejný, co? Tak vyberem si, nevím, tady ty třeba. Jsme zase na začátku.
Oh, déjà vu. Watch your...
Lumos.
OK. Tak zkusíme tyhle. Oh. To jsem nestihnul. A to jsem ani neviděl, tohle. Zdá se mi to, nebo tady lítáme furt v kruhu?
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Revelio.
No co teď?
Lumos.
Co teď?
Lumos.
Lítáme tady do kolečka a nevím, co mám dělat.
Revelio.
Počkej.
Lumos.
Co to je? Počkej.
Confringo. Defindo. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
Aha. Ty vole.
What's that?
Ty kráso. Já mám teď husinu jako svíňa, ty vole. Já jsem nevěděl, že hrajeme hororovku. Ty a ještě k tomu pavouk. Ty já moc rád. OK. Další sviňárna. Ach jo. Tak tady ten díl, tyhle, ten bude...
Lumos.
Ten bude na hodně dlouho asi. Já chci to tady pořádně rozsvítit. To na mě tady určitě zase něco skočí. A já se poseru na místě.
Lumos.
No, teď už je to trošku lepší.
Lumos.
A, dveře. A, na mě tady zase něco vyskočí, já se nemůžu koukat. Nemůžu, dobrý. Já se to bojím normálně aktivovat.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Zase další bludiště, to rádi. Oh!
Defender! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Nego! Stupefy!
Když rozbil ty figuriny, tak už se neuživí, ne?
Lumos.
Co teď?
Lumos. Stupid one. Lumos.
Počkej. A tady to přesně potřebuju. Takže jako ještě jsme prošli asi první zkouškou.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Tak a teďkon musíme jít na tu druhou stranu. Oh. Zajímavý.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio.
Počkej.
Accio.
Tady je vchod asi nějak dolů. Jo, tady je schodiště, aha. Tak to asi nepůjde. Počkej. Tady ty dveře nemůžu použít. Z nějakého důvodu.
Lumos.
Ty vole, já mám z toho takovou hlavu normálně.
Revelio.
Tamhle taky něco je, ale... Jak se tam dostat? Teďkon už to máme tady zavřený. Není tady moc variant. Počkej, tady je bedna.
Lumos.
No. Jakože teďkon jakože fakt nevím.
Protego.
Počkej. Většinou zábradlí nemůžeme přeskočit, takže... No tak. A teď já jsem tady. Ty vole.
Lumos.
Chápete to, lidi? Normálně jsem tam mohl být. To asi takhle nepůjde, člověče. Co dělám špatně tady? Nebo spíš co nedělám?
Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
Jsem v pasti, nemůžu tady nic dělat, nebo můžu a nevím o tom. Proč nemůžu jít tam?
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Lumos. Accio.
Počkej. Aha. To jsem jenom zkusil.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Dobře.
Revelio.
Máme tady nějak ty věci přeskakovat, nebo... Počkej. Tady je něco dalšího. Tak tady je ta bedna. Co ještě by pomohlo?
Revelio.
Ale tady to tady asi nebude jen tak.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Takže... Ji takhle vezmeme. Oh. My nemůžeme projít. Počkej, tady to je. No. A můžeme ji rovnou i vzít. No. To by bylo.
Revelio.
Okay.
All books and no clay make
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Tady jsou lektvary na léčení, tyva, co tam bude za potvoru? Tyva, tady to vypadá jako nějaká aréna.
I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta
Revelio.
Now.
What the fuck? Jo. Takže to byla první půlka a my teďko máme jít do té druhé půlky,
I
jo?
simply adore this blooming place, don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Confringo!
A je dobrý, že toto pavučinu odstraní skoro všude. OK.
Protego!
Wow. OK, tak jsme zase tam, kde jsme byli. Bludiště. Bludiště.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Doesn't worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store.
Aha, počkej. Tu lampu musíme teďkom přemístit tam.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
To jsem nedomyslel.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Takže to budeme muset udělat z téhle strany.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Protego. Depulso. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Confringo. Descendo. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Počkej, jakým směrem?
Confringo.
Tyhle, to je tady další, ale...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3.
Oh,
Nighty night!
Tak to je trošku problém tohle. Aha.
That was the wrong square.
Tyjo, to mi připomíná to. Hra na oliheň. No, ten byl to, no.
I wonder if the chess pieces on the board indicate where I can't go.
No tak já už to tady mám.
That wasn't too difficult.
Jo, a je to jsem se bál, že budu muset hrát šachy, protože já šachy neumím.
I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Tak, tady bude teda další souboj, asi.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I put this?
Protego.
Where shall I put this? Where shall I put this?
Depulso. Levioso. Bombarda. Accio. Depulso. Levioso.
Catch is cat, but cat.
Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Defendo. Confringo.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
Tady jsou svině. Běžte pryč.
Revelio.
Aha. Hřbitov. Povstane tady Lord Voldemort.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get to shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Catch is cat, but cat is cat.
samozřejmě.
Expelliarmus. Crucial. Confringo. Accio. Cabalso. Levioso. Bombarda. Protego.
Ježiš, nějaký bug nebo co?
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
Oh, co to je? To je schválně?
Well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
No, takže to znamená, že jsme to udělali v pohodě asi. Domluvili jsme se. Může dělat chaos až po 9. hodině. 2 dny v měsíci.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
You knew exactly where I was going when I entered that chest.
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
OK, takže jdeme teda s nějakým tím, co to je, seržant? Nebo co to je přesně v překladu?
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
I am perfectly capable of owning a shop, but more importantly, did you not hear the bit about the dungeon?
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before, repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Teďko nevím, jestli jsem udělal za sebe jako velkýho bonzáka, nebo... Ani jak jsem se k tomu dostal.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her! I should have known. Confringo!
Tak, já se omlouvám za střih. Tak jdeme na ní teda.
Expelliarmus!
Such a sad excuse for a fight. Truly.
Confringo!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Confringo!
Tigo!
Glacius! Descendo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Descendo! Protego! Crucial!
Luck is about to run out.
Expelliarmus!
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Protego! Confringo! Defender!
Confringo! Tigo!
Protego!
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitorous elf! I should have known it when she...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Tak, to bychom teda měli, teda náš obchod, teda se z ní vyklubala teda pěkná potvora. A já jsem to tušil od začátku něco divného. No a teďkom půjdeme teda za tím naším skřítkem teda. Že prej máme za ní jít, že určitě bude vyděšená.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
Teď úplně nevím, co si tady z toho vybereme. Tady jsou stehy a návrhy nebo něco. Cladwell. To taky nevím. Zkusíme toto třeba.
I choose Cladwell and Brewster.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Tak jo, máme teda náš obchod. Kde je ta cedule? Tak se to teda jmenuje. Ještě úplně nevím, co tady teda budeme mít, nebo co tady prodáváme. Ale počkej, tady jakoby klíč.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
OK, a máme tady 3 věci, které jsou zlatý. Tak ty bychom si mohli v příští epizodě teda zjistit, co to je teda všechno v té naší komnatě nejvyšší potřeby. A my to tady teda už končíme, takže děkuji moc za sledování, že jste koukali od začátku až do konce. Určitě budu rád za každou podporu, za každý komentář a lajky. Pokud jste ještě nedali odběr, určitě dejte se zvonečkem, aby vám neunikly další moje videa. A uvidíme se teda v dalším videu, tak se zatím mějte a čau čau.